Hello, everybody. As people may know, Paul being Ann Anderson or Dr. Anderson, and basically I'm sharing a little bit of bad news, but it's okay because I know the end result is that the individual is saved and is with our brother Jesus and Father God. Recently, Mom passed this present. This last week. She was 81 years old, and had she stayed around for about 10 more days, what would have happened is that it would have been a 4-year anniversary since my dad's death. But she did pass. She was no longer in pain, slipped into a coma, and ended up passing. Her heart system and kidneys just totally gave out. A lot of family was there. In fact, all the family was there. Um, and it ended up working out. Now, again, when I shared this bad news, it actually is an inspiration to others. Okay, how do we take that? Okay, I find myself since I faced death with my oral pharyngeal cancer in 2011. That look at it as a celebration of life, a new life in heaven. And being a minister and doctor in divinity, I know that that's the end result. Now, besides sharing the bad news, I'm going to go ahead and try and promote my books one more time. And basically, what we have is, this is my autobiography. It's called Three Strikes and You're Not Out. The publishing company, again, is ArthurHamlis.com. It is this one here that I'm showing you is a hardcover, okay, and it's fairly thin as you can tell. The quality here is pretty good. It's a good bonded paper. And here's an example of a little bit of the editing that they did. And this is my autobiography. And this was put out in 2011, in May of 2011. At the same time, I did the second half of my autobiography called Pride, Abuse, and Mental Illness. Again, another thin book. This one here is a hardcover with Author House. Again, it's my publisher. And again, example of some of the work is with the format, and it's good bonded paper. It comes also in a soft cover, and you can see by the soft cover, it's pretty simple to read. And the writing in it is fairly straightforward, and I'm going to a little bit of formatting here. Good bonded paper. This also was self-published in 2011, May of 2011. Now, after my cancer, I decided to be a little more assertive and try to handle my inspirations and publish my inspirations. So I created another book called Living for Others. Okay, you can see it's Mother Ant, and all here are the ant family. And if you look at the shadow, when they're out of food, the mother ant will eat them. This one here is self-published again through Sleep Rate, and it's fairly thin. Again, another hardcover book, good quality bonded paper. You can see basically that the format's a little bit different than the last one. Also comes in paperback form. Again, like I said, fairly thin, easy to read. Good binding, good format, fairly decent. This was probably published January of this year. And what happened is, when I was having my oral pharyngeal cancer, I kept sort of a diary, and this diary I ended up creating into another book called Cancer to Be or Not to Be Letting Go. What you're seeing there is an actual picture of the MRI of where the cancer was. It involved my sinuses, my whole left side. It was into my nose here, in my neck, and involved the bottom part of my tongue, And also, it was wrapped around 180 degrees around my internal jugular. And that last part alone would have killed me. And because I had extensive radiation, I lost my voice because the vocal cords were paralyzed. What happened is I talk a lot deeper than I would have. I also don't have other complications, but we don't need to get into those. But again, this one here, Ex Libre is the publishing house. You'll see I shared a picture of myself with my purple hat somewhere out there. And that is my trademark, hats or headbands. And I try to use it to be different. You'll see that the format here in this book is, again, similar to the Living for Others book. It's a good, nice, strong, sturdy book, made well. Also comes in paperback form. Again, like I said, fairly thin. Now, I do have two other ones that I have completed. One is called Dysfunction, which basically talks about a dysfunctional family. And another one called Is Your God My God, which basically is sort of a self-examination, but it's also a sharing of the different stories of the Bible that mean a lot to me. And I know when Stephen, who was in the book of Acts, he would say, an Apostle Stephen, when he was being tortured and questioned by the Sanhedrin, that he told the story of what God was all about. And these books can be found on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, ExLibre.com, and AuthorHouse.com. And all you have to do is type in Paula Jean, Paulajean, little initial A, and then Anderson, Anderson. And these come in paperback, hardcover, and ebook. And they're, like I said, fairly easy to read. Their quality is good, straight English. And basically, I feel that these will inspire you. I also have shared websites. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn. Of course, I'm on YouTube. And I share all this information. I try to help others. And I figure that, hey, we all have a story. And I try and encourage us to follow up and write this story. If we don't make any money on it, that's okay. At least it'll be a legacy. Now, other books, I have about 5 other books in the background. They are fictional books, not inspirational like the other ones. But they can be looked at as that way because they are true stories. And I'm hoping that people are interested and try and check out these books that I have published. And I pray that everybody will continue to pray for each other within their family, and that we all work together. And I share God's love for everyone. And I thank you again. Bye-bye.